Well, a happy Monday afternoon. We had some kind of rough weather here yesterday in central Ohio. Had some storm warnings out, but we didn't get anything too bad, but we did get some rain that we sure were looking forward to. I have a couple of songs I want to sing for you this afternoon, and this one here was written by someone named Roth Menno, Menno, and he was born in 1891 and he died in 1951. Well, he died the first year that I began to try to go out and speak a little bit. I was just, as you can figure out, I was just a young kid, and but I had some of the other kids from the church, and they went out with us, and oh boy, we had a good time. But I looked back over it and I thought those poor people sat through some pretty rough stuff at the same time. Just kids starting out, but they would pat us on the back and said, "You're gonna do good." Well, Roth attended the Fort Wayne, Indiana Bible School and the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago. I talk a lot about Moody's. One of the churches that I pastored back in Indiana was very definitely connected with Moody's. One of the pastors there went on to quite a career with Moody's, but he worked with the traveling evangelistic tours and was a music teacher at the Alliance Bible School in St. Paul, Minnesota, and New York City and the Bible Institute in Los Angeles, California, Baptist Theological College and the City College of Los Angeles. And he had a choir that toured throughout all of America in 1931. He wrote over 100 hymns and a number of anthems. This one here, I know will sound very familiar to you. So wherever you are, sing along with me this afternoon. I have a song that Jesus gave me. It was sent from heaven above. There never was a sweeter melody, the melody of love. In my heart there rings a melody, with heaven's harmony. In my heart there rings a melody of love. I love the Christ who died on Calvary, for he washed my sins away. He put within my heart a melody, and I know that it's there to stay. In my heart there rings a melody with heaven's harmony. In my heart there rings a melody of love. 'Twill be my endless theme in glory, with the angels I will sing. Will be a song with glorious harmony when the chords of heaven ring. In my heart there rings a melody, of heaven's harmony. In my heart there rings a melody of love. Okay, now you remember it? Sing as loud as you can. In my heart there rings a melody, of heaven's harmony. In my heart there rings a melody of love. Oh, I love that old song and all the old songs. You know, we were watching something on the television, public television. You know, sometimes they have some pretty good stuff on there. And other times, earlier they had some guy that was going to teach you how you could change your brain. Well, I've had enough with the one I've got right now, and some of it gets a little silly. But then they come out and they had some of this old doo-wop type of music. I guess you call it doo-wop. It's all different kind. And there was a singer on there, Frankie Vale.
Valley.
Frankie what?
Valley.
Valley. Oh, okay. There was another song, Frankie Vale. Frankie Valley. And you know, it was true. Like the one lady said, when you hear these songs, you know right where you were. When I heard them, I remembered a trim shop that we did car work in Terre Haute, Indiana. Dave's Trim Shop. And they were singing in Sherry and all those different songs. And back then I didn't care much for them, but you know, with the other things like rap and all that kind of stuff, these songs are pretty good today. But the biggest thing that we noticed with Frankie, he just looked almost like he had been propped up there, and he just couldn't hardly move his mouth very much, and he had a lot of cover with the other younger singers that weren't even born when he was out singing those songs. But it's such an empty look on his face. And people out in the audience was having a big time. And I said to my wife, you know, isn't it amazing how that you take someone, he's only about probably 2.5, maybe 3 years older than myself, and but he didn't have any look of joy or happiness or anything. And I said, what a difference. I think of other gospel singers that are even older than me that still sing and play, and you know, it reminds me of that old song, I'd rather have Jesus. And all the money he has, all the different things like that. But the heartache too, one of his daughters overdosed narcotics and died. Oh, what an awful price to pay. And I just thought, you know, that's not what any of us would want. But what we want, what I want to say today is, Rock of Ages, hide thou me. Here's an old song. I was just playing over it, and I want to try to do it for you. Oh, thou blessed Rock of Ages, hide thou me. There's no other refuge can save like thee. Through life's dark vale I've wandered, far from thee. Then I cried to the Rock of Ages, won't you hide thou me? Oh, thou blessed Rock, I'm trusting in thee. Keep me till my journey's end, till thy blessed face I see. When the storms of life are raging, keep me safe in thee. For I cried to the Rock of Ages, won't you hide thou me? Oh, Rock of Ages, hide thou me. There's no other refuge can save like me. Through life's dark vale I've wandered, far from thee, till I cried to the Rock of Ages, hide thou me. You we had such a special time Saturday evening, Leanne and I did, and the scriptures and all the things that just seemed to fit in so. And it just seems like I said to her, all the singing, all the stories we can tell, we must always make sure that we have the Word of God. Must always have the Bible, because that's the only thing that's going to last, and it'll never return void. My mother used to say, if a drunk stood on the corner of downtown on a Saturday night and just read the Bible, it would not return void. It would do something. And that's because they know that Rock of Ages. So if you don't know them today, I'm just asking you, please just ask the Lord into your heart, and He'll be there, and you can have, oh, Rock of Ages, hide thou me. There's no other refuge can save like thee. Through this dark vale I've wandered, far, far from thee. Then I cried to the Rock of Ages, won't you hide thou me? Thank you for being with me this afternoon. God bless you. Let us know where you're at when you hear our programs. See you tomorrow.